Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all enjoying December so far and are enjoying the festive content that I've been bringing your way. I have been really enjoying shooting extra videos for you guys, so I hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am. Today we're going to be doing a really fun festive video, and I thought I would share with you how I'm making and what I'm putting into my children's Christmas Eve boxes. So they had Christmas Eve boxes for the first time last year, and basically what they are is they're a box of treats and goodies and activities and comforting things for them to have on Christmas Eve in preparation for Christmas Day. And I just think it's a lovely way to get them excited. It's a lovely way to spend time together on Christmas Eve as a family, and we've just been really enjoying it, and they were a massive hit with the kids last year. So I've had a few learnings from last year of what to put in, what perhaps they weren't as bothered about, so I feel like I've got a really great selection of things this year to share with you. Majority of them are for places like The Works, you know, things like that, and I also have some lovely things, some pyjamas from Next, but again, you can do this to your budget, and I also have a few things from the Poundshop as well. I'm going to start off with the boxes that we used last year, and I'm going to recycle them and use them again this year, and hopefully they will be a yearly thing, and they are from Paper Chase. So you can go all out and make your own, but I bought mine last year, and it's these basic cardboard boxes with all these really cute Christmas illustrations on them. You can get them quite a lot bigger, and to be honest, had I have measured it, I would have gone for something slightly bigger, but I think it's really charming. I love how Scandi it looks, and the illustrations I think are really cute, so we are going to use this again this year. I think as they get older and they get bigger though, we might have to kind of upgrade the size of the box, but it's really lovely and festive on the inside. So they have one of those each, which we go on to label, and I'll show you how I label them. To be honest, I probably could have found a tag with Harrison on it, but Layla's name is spelled L-A-Y-L-A, and everyone just assumes it's spelled with an I. Layla's name is Middle Eastern, and I have two ways of labeling. So basically I bought these tags. I got these last year for a combination of reasons. A, the gift boxes, and also a lot of the children in our family have Middle Eastern names, and you just can't find personalised stuff with their names on it. So I get these stickers. They come with the plain white tags and quite a few different sparkly letters, and it's just a great way to make things personalised. And I also got more of a sustainable one this year, because I figured I'm going to be doing this every year. I need to look for something that's more sustainable than just buying them every year. So I got this wooden stamp set, and it comes with 2 or 4 actually, and 4 inks, red, gold, black and silver, and you have all the letters of the alphabet, little wooden blocks, and I thought that was so cute, and that was £4. So even if I just have to replace the ink, I have all the letters and I'll never run out, and I just think it's a fantastic idea. So if you are looking for something similar, we got that from The Works. So my children love to craft, especially on Christmas Eve, so I have them a few different craft sets, and I got them one of each of everything, and the first thing I got is Make Your Own Snowman. This has little jingle bells in it, pipe cleaners, little pom-poms, stickers, googly eyes, and these are from the Poundshop, so I got one of those each. So £2, which I think is really cool, and you can kind of see the sort of snowman that you can produce on the side. Layla and Harrison love doing stuff like this, and I can guarantee as soon as they've done it, they'll go and sit pride of place in their bedroom waiting for Santa. So we got 2 of those. Staying on the kind of craft theme, I clearly wanted to keep them busy for as long as I could, and I got them a pom-pom set each. So basically this is a pom-pom bauble that you can make for the tree. It is a little bit late, I guess, to let them play with this, because the tree is only going to be up a week or so after Christmas, but still, I think it's a really lovely activity for them to do on Christmas Eve night. And we have this set here, which is the reindeer and Santa, and then we have the elf and snowman. Again, these were from The Works. They were £1 each, and they come with all the things that you would need to make the pom-pom pals, and I just think they're super cute, and again, they'll keep them entertained for quite a long time. And these are lovely, and we actually got these last year, and Layla still has hers up in her room. We actually got it out again because they were stored in the Christmas Eve boxes because we didn't want to throw them away. And it's a DIY Christmas tree set. So it's a foam Christmas tree. It comes with stickers, a little stand, and they can basically make their own foam little tree for their bedroom or for wherever they want to put it. They come with sequins, glitters, all that jazz, and they're just really fun. And again, they were £1 each from The Works. Staying along the crafty route, we also picked them up a festive activity set. Now these were actually buy one get one free from The Works, so for £1.50 you got 2, which I think was a real bargain. And they come with sheets, stickers, felt tips, which I think is, you know, it's 75 pence a piece. I think it's fantastic. We also have these hanging owl kits. Again, these are buy one get one free from The Works, and I think they're lovely. They're just these little felt owls that they put together and decorate. I just think they're so cute, and you could use them as baubles on the tree. And what I love about these is you can kind of get them out every year, like we did with the Christmas tree. It's kind of a sentimental value. If they make pom-poms, you can just dress the tree with them every year, and I just think it's quite sweet. And then by the time they're too old for Christmas Eve boxes, you'll have a really lovely little collection that you can then give to them later on in life, and I just think it's so sweet. Again, little felt hanging owls, $1.50, but they were buy one get one free from the works. So I got these last year, and it's a pack of 6 crackers. Now I only got 1 box of these because obviously I only need 1 per box, but the rest of them will go away for next year. In their boxes, we also like to give them something that's a bit more personalised. It's not necessarily just festive things, it's something that means something to them. So they have a different thing each this year. Layla has one of the festive Hatchimal limited edition collectibles, which I think she will love. I think we got this from Home Bargains. It was about £3 or £4. And then Harrison has a mini car die-cast racer, which he collects, and we actually have bought him the big track for them for Christmas, which he doesn't know about. And he already has quite a few of them, so I think by the time Christmas comes, he's going to have quite the hefty collection to play with. So he has one of those to pop in his box also. And then of course, not forgetting sweet treats. But before we go on to sweet treats, these are the cutest, and I'm not going to lie, they were quite pricey, but I just loved them, so we picked them up. And it is these Santa squishies. These are so adorable. They're basically little squishy Santas. And kids love stuff like this. Like, I see these kind of things everywhere, these little things that you can, kind of like stress balls I guess, but for kids. And these are Santa with his sack. They're so adorable. They were £4 each, so they were a little bit pricey for what they are, but I just thought that they could be something that we put in every single year for them, and then on Boxing Day or a few days later we'll put them away and they can come out every year in their box. So I'm hoping to only have to invest in these ones, but we'll see. I mean, you know what kids are like. I also have a couple of yo-yos. These from the works. They light up as well, so when you kind of yo-yo them, they light up. I don't think they sing. There were some ones that sing, but we got the ones that lit up, and these were £1 each. And yeah, I thought they were really cute. We have 1 Santa and 1 elf. Moving on to sweet treats, I always buy a bag of golden coins to basically, I just put a few in. I don't put too many in because they tend to have their boxes in the evening or late afternoon, early evening, and these just come with little £20 note golden chocolate bars and coins, and I'm just going to scatter a few in each box, along with something that's slightly more special. We also got them both a lint bear. These are the miniature ones. I got these from Debenhams at the till. I think they were like 75p each, and I just thought they were so cute. They're wearing their little jumpers, and yeah, I just thought they were adorable. So we're going to pop one of those each in for them. And then we also picked them up a new cup this year. So I bought them the emoji cups last year, and they're still using them. They really like them. This year I thought I would go for something a little bit more festive, and we bought these little glass jars. Now we have one red one which is upstairs with Santa on it, and we got this elf one. And they both come with straws. They come with lids, which I think is ideal when the kids are having their hot chocolate because they don't spill basically, and I thought that they were really nice. And again, I felt like I can invest in these this year and I don't have to buy them again. I can just whack them out every year, and they were fairly inexpensive. I think they were like £1 each from Home Bargains, which I think is a bargain, which is what you want when you go there. So yeah, I really like these. I love like the candy cane straw as well. So yeah, they're really cute. So if you are looking for something similar, definitely check Home Bargains out. And of course, Christmas Eve is not complete without new Christmas pyjamas. We get Layla and Harrison Christmas pyjamas every single year, mainly because I like to record in the morning. I like to just set the camera up on a tripod, leave it there, and just record them opening all of their presents. And I've done that every year, and I think it's really lovely. So I do like them to have nice pyjamas on. Layla's we got from Next. I think both of them are from Next actually, and these are these candy cane red striped pyjamas with this really gorgeous velvet pom-pom robin on the front, which are really lovely. This came in a 2-pack. They were £24 for the 2, and the other pair is gorgeous. It's like this woodland scene with like deers on it and that kind of thing. But I felt for Christmas Day these just looked a little bit more festive, and they're a really lovely material. They worked out at £12 each, which I think is really reasonable. And for Harrison, we got him something that was slightly older, and these are the ones that you can get for yourself. You can all wear matching ones, but we haven't done that this year. But Harrison has these polar bear ones, which are a navy and cream design, and they are just gorgeous. These were £15 for Harrison's size, and again, just a lovely jersey material, really soft. And they will go in his Christmas Eve box as well. And they both have festive socks. I did this last year as well. Harrison's are upstairs. I think his are a reindeer. And these are Layla's, which are a little penguin with little polka dots on it. These were from Primark. I actually got one pack between the two of them because the sizes were so general that I could just pick up one pack. And I think they were like £2.50 for a pack of 5, which is a steal. So I got those. And then the last thing, of course, is the Christmas Eve story. So I always love to include a book in our Christmas Eve box for them to nestle down in. They've got their PJs, they've had a bit of chocolate, they've got the cocoa, and we can now sit and have a couple of stories. So I put one in each, and again, I got these in the works. They were 3 for a £5 or £2 each. But I think when I got to the till, because we bought so much, I think we got them for £1 each or £1.50, which is incredible. The first one we got is How to Catch Santa, which I think Layla's going to really enjoy this one because she's quite cheeky. And it's a really lovely book, full of really bright, colourful illustrations, and I think that they'll just have a really lovely time having this read to them. And then Harrison has Jingle Bells, which looks like this, and these should have been £6 each, so to get them for £1 or £1.50 I think was a really good deal, considering that we were buying the rest of that stuff anyway. And again, that's just lovely and full of wintry illustrations and a lovely story that I think that they're both going to enjoy having read to them. So that's what we're including in our Christmas Eve boxes this year. Comment down below, let me know if you guys do Christmas Eve boxes and what you put in them. Let me know if I'm missing anything because I'd love to hear from you. Also, let me know whatever cute traditions you guys have in your family because I'd love to know that too. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to click on the notification bell and then you can stay updated with me and my videos. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!